Hi, this is Vimeo Zagaris. I'm here in sunny Florida, sitting here on my boat, reminiscing about that canoe trip that took place nearly 20 years ago. I went back and revisited this video and I edited a little bit, and it was actually we were ahead of our time. This was reality TV. I mean, this was nearly 20 years ago, and this was reality TV. We filmed an entire 4 days. I put it together, edited it, and it came into a video that was probably the most requested video that I've ever produced on public access TV. I'll never understand that, but certainly when I look back at it now and I see the expression of nature through us, it's an extraordinary feat in that we were Eclectic 8 people together, many of us for the first time, and how we dealt with 4 days of camaraderie, of challenge to our physical being, as well as to our spiritual enhancement through nature. And looking back, it's a memory that I will always treasure. And hopefully you will enjoy this video as well. Thank you.
That was great.
Not sound like blues to you.
Go.
Blues to you. Dry ice coming up, yeah.
I can't flip to that.
Rev it up, man.
Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Hey.
Where's my chalkboard? I played a chalkboard.
We need the spoons for this. I'll bring my guitar next year. You don't even have to be good. No, obviously. Obviously you don't have to be good. I can say that. I can hear that. You know, Paul's the type of guy that handles adversity with more adversity. Not a very quick.
Yahoo! All right. Little Yahoo there.
I'm gonna play this.
I gotta get you guys in the light,
song
man.
called
Out of the tent.
It's called
You gotta get out of the tent.
Bill Smoke yourself out of the tent.
Okay. Oh man, forget about that whistle.
You're off camera, Paul.
Okay, we're here, and I want you to look at us.
Oh, let me pan in slowly on you.
A middle-aged journey for the next 4 days. It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're going up to a river up in Maine, the Moose River, about 8 hours from here. And we're gonna it's this middle-aged male bonding that we're gonna go through in the next 4 days. And we've packed everything. We're psyched up, and stay tuned. You're gonna see some extraordinary scenery. You're gonna see some extraordinary things happen over the next 4 days. So stay with us.
Anybody here middle-aged?
Welcome. This is Vimeo Zagaris, and I'm glad you can join us. What you're going to be viewing over the next couple of hours in a two-part little sequence here, each part being 1 hour, is a camping trip taken by 8 individuals as diverse as you can possibly imagine. In the background throughout this two-part little series on a canoe trip with the Eclectic 8, you'll be hearing some music, and that music is by one of the individuals that was on the trip, Pat Putnam. And it's a little offbeat at times, but it was great. I mean, it was music to the old soul when we were out there on the camping trip. As you can see here, we're getting ready, packing our canoes and making sure they're snug and everything is properly tied down to the vehicles, because we've got a long journey ahead of us. We're going to be traveling approximately 8 hours north to a place called Jackman, Maine. There's a river that runs through there called the Moose River, and we are really kind of excited, inspired to see some moose, and that's what this trip is all about. It's really a bunch of guys getting together, taking our wristwatches off, and getting up into the hills of Maine and seeing some wildlife and doing some male bonding and just having a good time overall. So stay tuned for the next couple hours for a really exciting camping trip in Jackman, Maine, where we're headed for right now. And let's tune in to see what's going on as we're traveling up to Jackman.
I don't know. I think I need my head examined to be going on this one. I'm going on it because I thought it'd be fun. It's a pretty time of the year. It ought to be it's going to be entertaining.
And now here's Steve up front. Steve, why are you going on this trip?
Makes 12 years in a row. It's been a good time every year. A lot of different people on it.
And Dan LeBrun, I know why you're going.
To take you. I enjoy going with new guys every year. Having them experience it.
I'm going on this trip for 2 reasons, and maybe 3, but 2 reasons are, number 1, I'm not bringing a wristwatch. Number 2, there's no darn telephones. Number 3 is to be among friends. Adios. I'll tell you what you bring on a trip. When you go on a canoe trip, this is what you bring. You bring with you a good partner. That's what you bring. Right, Danny boy? What do you bring?
Good partner comes in handy, yeah. You don't have to lug something. Takes 2 to paddle the boat.
This is really pretty long.
It is. It's gorgeous on the road. Yes, sir. This is absolutely great. I can't wait. We've been traveling for 6 hours with these Neanderthals, and we're going to be there in about 2 hours. So we'll see you then.
You thought he was caught. Yeah, he is caught. No, you're not.
A Rexall drug. I haven't seen that in a long time.
We have been driving for 7 hours, and we're still nowhere in sight of Moose River. I want to thank the guy in back of me who's brought us on this trip, but we have nowhere in sight yet. We've been on the road for 7 hours. Hopefully we'll get there. No, that's not it. No, that's not it. But I'll tell you, the bunch that are here, there's 8 of us here, and I would say that 2, Skip and myself are good friends. Dana I'm friendly with, but some of the others I've just met, and some of the others have just met us. So it's a lot of people that have never really had any kind of relationship of any type before going on this trip. It's going to be interesting how this develops, whether we survive 4 days together. So stay tuned.
Name is Steve LeBrun. This is a Tian Pond out here. This is the start of our trip. Start down the lower corner down the right there.
Okay, get closer and talk, okay? All right, go ahead.
And we pitch out to the left by the first set of islands. Fade right out around in between that set of mountaintops there. And you portage through the next pond, slip behind that mountain range, circle all the way around to the left. Come out on the far left of a Tian Pond. And then the trip winds up coming back across the lake again to the boat landing. It's about a 34-mile loop. Wilderness and hard paddling.
How many miles is it?
Approximately 34.
I'm on this trip basically because my wife kicked me out of the house, and just to have some fun and get back in touch with the nature of things. And we brought some animals with us to have a good time.
Who'd you bring with you?
Well, I brought my brother Patrick. He's the first-year rookie as well as the film editor. My house turned into an animal hospital over the weekend, and I decided I'd leave the sick dog and 2 sick cats with my wife.
Yeah, Roy, a slot became available. That's why I'm here.
Yeah. Are you a naturalized citizen, or are we in Canada?
Well, they wouldn't refund my ticket. So that's where it's at. Homage to Jerry, man.
Still on.
Just came on the trip to go do some paddling. I've been paddling for a while, so that's what we're gonna do.
I'm on the trip because I want to be on TV.
MTV.
Oh, it's a good time to get away and just be on your TV.
We're getting deep into Moose River Valley here. This dirt road is a two-way street. It is very, very narrow, as you can see. Oh, excuse me. This road is a two-way road. We finally made it. Here we are. You come here for 16 years, Danny. Why do you keep coming here?
To take guys like you on trips like this.
You...
Know what he said on the way up? He said he's looking at himself and he says, "Boy, I kind of look like a tourist, don't I?" It's because you do.
Because you are.
So tell, where am I going to look? So
What are you gonna
live
look
to bring
like when
guys like me, green guys like me. I
What are
got
you gonna look
my
like when we
whistles
leave?
in case I get lost. I got my my
Swiss
Swiss
Army
knife. Yeah, I got all kinds of stuff,
Got your
man.
black leather vest on.
I got my snake biting kit.
Oh, we're doing snake bites later?
Anyway, you're in for a treat because this is going to be funny.
Yeah,
No
let
doubt
the
about
games
it.
begin.
When I came on this trip, that's a worm. He's going to literally take that worm and put it in his mouth. I knew that they were a little behind the evolution of man, but I didn't realize we're going to a lot of pre-Neanderthals.
Oh, shit, yeah.
So go ahead, do your thing.
Survive.
Do your thing.
Jose, swear.
Going?
No, I don't want to worm.
Protein.
After 16 years, I want to congratulate you. I don't know how you do it.
That's easy.
How do you do it?
You got an awful good home line.
What does the wife say? You just get up and leave for 4 days?
She knows.
She had coffee with him the other day.
She didn't give you any... She didn't give you any static?
She did, didn't she, Dan? Good.
Well, I couldn't wait to tell you guys.
Neither could I. Now she's only going to withhold sex for 2 months instead of 3. Don't cut.
Parker, I've got 2 thermal underwears, I got 4 rain suits, I got boots, I got 6 pairs of shoots, I got so much stuff, man. I got so much stuff. I just got stuff.
Have
That's
a
what I
nice
got.
portage. Packing light. Yeah.
I'm with Paul. We've met one previous occasion when we had a meeting to come to this camping trip, and he's been here. This is 3rd time around, and we got somebody in the background running up and down and trying to make us laugh. That's okay.
We'll get over
You know, okay. What is this all about? There's no. I mean,
Well, basically, this is just a kind of a trip back to nature. It kind of takes you back to where the pioneers of this country started and how they enjoyed the outdoors. The essence of this trip is probably more to get in touch with yourself. And what I mean by getting in touch with yourself is to get in touch with your surroundings, the beauty of the world, the beauty of the animals around you without having to take a gun and shoot them. Obviously, we're going with no firearms.
we have no cameraman here, and that's the problem. Is that there's no cameraman, and a lot of these guys, they don't want to sit here and be cameraman. They're here to camp. As a matter of fact, the camera, there's been some comments made about the camera being here, which I don't want to repeat on camera, but it's
they were
here,
made by me,
and
so.
this was an understanding. This was an understanding we had before I came that I would bring the camera, and it would be discreet in a sense, but it would be here, and it's here, and we're doing this, and I'm doing this for a reason, to communicate what we're doing here, because I think it could have a positive effect on people that want to do something like this. I think it does bring you in touch with yourself, because there's going to be no telephones. There's going to be no watches. I mean, nobody's going to watch it
No
here.
country western music either.
You know, no radio, no TV. I mean, we're going to be away. We're going to be paddling. We're going to be physically exhausted at the end of the day.
Sure.
4 days, we're going to be physically exhausted.
Yes. Yeah, you're going to be tired. You'll feel the muscles that you think you had. You'll feel more over those. In other words, you're going to find you got muscles that you didn't even know you had. And at the end of the day, but pretty much most of the river is a solitude. You get solitude within yourself, whether you're in the front of the boat or in the back of the boat. Obviously, the front of the boat, there's no obstructions. No obstructions to view except the canoe in front of you, or just the beauty around you. You know, the foliage. You might see a loon. You might come across a blue herring, or you never know what you're going to come across.
How do you feel about being my partner on this trip? I've never been in a canoe in my life. I've never paddled in my life. How do you feel about that?
Well, I could have drawn a better straw.
I picked you, my friend. I'm not stupid. I picked someone who's got a lot of survivalist experience. You're a survivalist. We can drop you with a parachute somewhere, and you would survive. You learned how to do that in Vietnam. You've continued that thrust all your life in camping and going on excursions similar to this. You know, what turns you on about all this stuff?
It's fun. I mean, it's not only fun, it's pretty. You never know what you're going to run into. It's just a more interesting way of spending some of your time. I'm going to get out some really wonderful personal, vivid memories of it. That's what I'm going to get out of it. I think what the group is going to get out of it, we don't know each other. Half of us have never seen each other. I've never seen anybody in this group but you. You've only seen a few of these people. We're all a mixed group. We don't know each other. It happens to be male bonding, but it's bonding. There's going to be real emphasis on the male end of it, though, I'm pretty sure.
This is machoism at its best, or what? At its worst. At its worst.
My heart is here.
Yeah.
And, I miss not being able to do this kind of thing as much as I used to. And so for me, this is kind of like a reunion.
I notice you're festive and you're happy tonight, and it's great. And I got to tell you, I'm excited. It's been a long time since I've been this excited. And thank you for joining us, and stay with us. This is going to be an odyssey, a mental and physical odyssey the next 4 days. So stay with us, and you're in for some action. There's no doubt about it. Thank you. This is the first night, and everybody's not into it yet. I got a feeling that by the third or fourth night, it's going to be very festive. Now we're just getting into it gradually, and we're in for a big treat. Thanks for bringing your violin, Chico.
Thank you very much.
And this is what they eat at camp. Big Delmonico steaks, unbelievable. It's the first night of camp, and we were able to bring them up without them spoiling.
Bernardale Store. Bernardale Store.
Keep saying it again.
Sutton, New Hampshire. Well, I'm waiting for him to say it, so you get it on right.
Hey guys, you have a good night's sleep?
Great.
Stevie?
Great.
Good night's sleep?
Yep.
Mike, good night's sleep last night?
Terrific. Noisy neighbors, man.
We are in Jackman, Maine. I gotta show you this menu because I haven't seen a menu like this in years, especially the prices. Check this out. Oh, that's great. That's good. Good for the country.
Oh, we had the pillar of salt last year and the dirty butter.
Hey, Stevie boy, what do you think? Good stuff?
Looks good to me.
Huh? Need good nutrition, huh?
Oh, yeah. We need it.
Well, nothing then. This is breakfast in Jackman, Maine at the, what's that name of the restaurant?
Four Seasons.
Four Seasons restaurant. This is breakfast. And then the fun begins.
The games begin in an hour. All right, Danny boy. Yeah. We're getting ready to leave here. It's 7 o'clock in the morning, or thereabouts, 8 o'clock, whatever time it is. I don't know what time it is.
There he goes lying again.
What time is it, 8?
flag time 8:30.
Getting ready, Danny boy, huh?
Where the fun starts.
Oh my God.
The party begins.
What was it?
We are moving. It's the first time in my life I'm on a canoe. I gotta tell you, it's very peaceful. We've been on for about a couple of minutes here, and it's just very peaceful. It's unbelievable. Very silent. All you hear is the splashing of the paddle against the water, and it's kind of nice. Anyway, let's take a look at what the other guys are doing. Skip, how you doing back there?
Back to the same old thing.
How we doing over there, guys?
Polish canoe. Polish canoe.
Oh, no bad jokes. No ethnic jokes today, huh?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Politically correct, or we're gonna crash. No, we're gonna go right around. Go this. We'll go right around in a circle.
All right, I want to thank these guys for waiting for us, and let's get the show on the road. I got to pull my weight here, so I'm going to have to sign off for a minute. Yep. And there you have it, our first loon. We heard them with their calls all night long. Oh, that's beautiful.
Getting away.
And he's gone under for a fish. Yep, that's Steve with his new umbrella hat. Come on, tell me.
What's going on here? We've been on the water for all of an hour and a half, I think. Now we've got to put all this gear on our backs and walk it through the woods for a while.
Now look at this gear. Now I want you to just take a good look. We have to carry all this stuff. 2 people are going to carry this for 1 mile. 1 mile, 2 miles? 1 mile. As you can see here, ours is empty. That's my partner, Skip. You can see he's got blisters already.
More than one way to skin a kayak on a board.
What is going on here, man? There must be the Dartmouth syndrome, this Dartmouth graduate.
He's got a motor too to go with it.
This is my transformer, man.
Beam me up, Scotty.
You could.
We just crossed that entire lake.
Well, I didn't want to carry the whole thing myself 3 times.
But why don't you put other people's stuff in your boat? Tell us what a real good guy you are, huh?
Not a bonder.
You don't want to do any male bonding, man?
Here, man. I'm on my own. This is...
That's why you got a kayak.
You can see here, Roy's got his wheels, man.
Hey, Roy.
You got smart, huh?
That sucker with the backpack.
I don't imagine Roy's having much luck with the wheels either.
No.
I am absolutely exhausted. We've just walked at least a mile and a half. All these backpacks. We have to bring it to the other lake, and then we've got to go back, and I dread it, and carry that canoe. And that's going to be a chore. I am absolutely exhausted, but it feels good. Look at the sweat coming down. I've never been this tired. I've been this tired in years. And it's only 11 o'clock in the morning.
It's later than that, but who knows?
This is the beginning, without a doubt.
As you can see, though, he's down for the count right now.
I don't want to get up. I mean, this is the most... You know how comfortable this is? This may not look comfortable, but just sitting here, it's so comfortable, it's incredible because of the torture of carrying this heavy weight around. Even the light stuff, the camera, which is in a waterproof bag here, as you see, is getting heavy with all the batteries in there. And this backpack must weigh about 50 pounds or so.
That's growing in weight by the minute, too.
Yeah. The exaggeration part of us, everything seems a lot heavier than it did when we first started out. Everybody's straggling back and forth here. One guy started out with his canoe and his backpack and all his gear, and as you see, he just went by with just his backpack. He left his canoe back there because it's heavy, and the terrain is not the greatest terrain. There's stones, there's boards, there's hills, there's tree trunks, boulders, and everything you gotta walk through in order to get to the other lake. Well, anyway, I'm going to sign off for now because we've got to continue this torturous walk through the woods here.
This may be the last you see of him, by the way.
I doubt it.
If the cameraman changes, you'll know why.
I shall return.
Well, I wish I knew where the end is. It's going to be, it's not too bad, but then we've got to turn around and go back, like you said, and get the canoe and carry that. That's an awkward son of a gun. It's a pretty heavy canoe that we've got, so there's going to be a lot of sweaty walking here before we're done.
Shooting.
We made it. We made the portage.
Felix and Oscar.
Only half the day is over.
I know.
I can't believe this. I feel like I feel like I don't know what I feel like. I can't even think anymore, man. It's physically, the endurance, it's physically exhausting, but it's invigorating too. Huh? Skip, how do you feel about it? You got a constitution that won't quit, though, I'll tell you. Unbelievable. I don't know.
Still got his life jacket on.
And you know, the amazing thing is I'm afraid of snakes, okay? While we were walking, I was so exhausted. We saw a snake, I didn't bother to get afraid of it. I wasn't afraid of it. I didn't bother to
get
all this fear, you know what I mean?
Too busy to bother getting
I can't
afraid
even
of
talk
it.
properly, I'm so exhausted. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. It is invigorating though, isn't it?
Oh, it's real great to get to the other end.
Yeah, now it feels good. Now we're going to sit down, have a little lunch, relax, and then
Our
we
lunch
still
is
got...
still on the way, by the way.
That's right. We still have 2 hours of paddling? Three?
About an hour.
About an hour of paddling left. So
And then it's all over for the day.
then it's all over. Then we can sit down and relax. But it's a lot of endurance, exhausted, but it feels good. There's a certain type of feeling that I'm getting here, and it's great to know that we've made this goal.
You
This
won't
portage of 2 miles.
really be able to describe it until near the end.
Oh, you think so, boss?
that-
What I want to say is this here. And that is, this man's constitution just doesn't quit. Paddling over in that lake was about 2 hours or so.
All by himself.
All you could hear was, switch! Zagaris, paddle! Paddle! Left! Right! And I was making some gestures back to him, of course. But once we hit the portage route here, it was incredible because
That's
then
sweet.
he said, no resting. I had to beg. I had to say, please, Skip. Please, let's stop for 1 minute. I mean, the guy's built. It's incredible, your constitution.
Just think
Look
you're
at
going to be
genetics.
his age pretty soon.
Right? Yeah, that's right. 8 years, I'll be Skip's age. You know what I mean?
Huh? Then you'll feel like that.
What makes you so good at this stuff?
God, I don't know. Just do it. You just have to
Practice,
do it.
years and years of
Doesn't-
practice.
Okay, that's what I want to say. Is this guy is incredible. He just doesn't let me rest. We're a good team, without a doubt. Are you tired?
No, feel good.
Yeah, sweated a lot.
You're not tired at all after that 2 hours of portage?
No, just loosen up, that's all.
So you're ready to go?
Yeah, ready to hop right in now and hit the water.
All right, we got you, Mikey. And this is what happens. He's been carrying that for 2 hours. You're gonna feel light when it's all done, Mike.
That's it.
How you doing? That's the kayak man.
Are we there?
How you doing? Stop a
there?
second. Hey, how was it? How was it, Chico?
Oh, I liked it.
You liked it.
I liked it.
You're a masochist.
1,500 bucks a day.
How'd the wheels do, Roy?
Poorly.
Poorly?
Terrain problem. I need to have larger wheel, lower center of gravity.
Well,
Closer to the
nickname,
center,
your nickname is Wheel of Fortune this trip.
I should have had them in the middle. They were
The middle would have been better?
Well, then I could have just balanced it.
I told you the portage wasn't going to be easy.
What happened to your hair?
It was the best portage I've ever been on. Now we had 2 twisted ankles, so we had to take a break.
So the other guys are back helping, yeah?
Yeah, we're almost here.
So you're all done now?
We're at the rail track. No, we're going back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going back. Now we were just going to take the portage in our own pace and just kind of relax and just take down a few beers, and we accomplished all of the above.
Oh, we just have weak ankles.
We have weak
and
ankles.
We both
so.
have realized that, and it's a family trait, and we just have to deal with it. You know, so I
So when we
twisted
swell
mine,
up
he
like a
twisted his,
balloon.
and that was it.
Yeah, when we swell up like a balloon, not a problem. We get through it.
And I think next year we're going to cut the gear in half.
Yeah.
You say that every year, right?
Yeah, we
Here they go again.
We're off. We're off like a prom dress. See you later.
They don't have a canoe on their back. There's a problem here.
Oh, he's coming.
I think we had some mechanicals on this. Some mechanical problems.
Mechanical problems, definitely.
We're having some mechanicals.
Forgot to change their fluids.
Let's go.
Let's top off the fluids.
Can I get a couple guys to grab each end of this and flip it off my shoulders?
Knock you over with that canoe.
Thank you.
Okay, which way are we flipping this?
I don't care.
Thirsty?
Thank you very much.
The last place team, hurrah!
Yeah, wicked rookie points.
Second year rookie points.
We decided we're never going to do it again.
You got enough bonding.
That was a real
There they are, sitting just like they were in a canoe. We are back, and it's a pleasure to be back on board here at this canoe, only because that portage was sheer exhaustion. It was an endurance, an escapade in endurance level. And we passed, and that's great. Totally exhausted, but we passed. Skip, how you doing back there?
Well, pretty tired. You know, that portage was, it may not have been any longer than I expected, but it was certainly more tiring. And I'll be glad to get to the other end of this lake and kind of set up camp for the night. Even though it's only about 2:30.
I am going to be one happy son of a gun when we get to the end of this lake. No doubt about it. But I tell you, it's a pleasure to be back on the water. It really is. We started out this morning. It was very exhausting, just the paddling. And now to get back on, it's a pleasure after that portage. It was sheer torture.
He's not doing any paddling.
Now, here we go again. I'll tell you, he's like what he needs is like during the Egyptian times when they had those boats with the oars and they had the drum. I'm buying him a drum for Christmas. Yes, he's going to get a drum for Christmas. They can go ba-boom, ba-boom, so we can reminisce about these days of trying to get me to paddle a little faster. Anyway, it's great, and we'll see you in a couple of minutes. Bye. A picture's worth 1,000 words, as the Chinese say, and you can see from the video images, it's just absolutely extraordinary up here. There's no question about it. There's no sign of any kind of habitat by man, and there's strictly wildlife and sheer beauty. It's really gorgeous. I'm really glad that we're here. There's absolutely no residences here, and it's a sight to be seen. We're at probably, and I'm having difficulty holding the camera in front of the canoe here, but I'm going to try and do it. We're probably at one of the most northernest points in the United States here in Jackman, Maine, and it's a sight to be seen. The wind is blowing us, huh?
I was about to say,
Boy, the T-bones we get on this pond, they just keep turning over.
The storm in the back, Skip. All right, let's get cooking. We've made it. We're now approaching the camp. We're approaching where we're gonna set camp for tonight, and it's a beautiful beach. It's really nice. I'm gonna take a shot of it right now. So, come on, join us. Take a look. Beautiful beach. Look at this. Camp at this nice beach. Nice camping ground, huh? Fall is here for sure. This is the peak of the season up here in Jackman, Maine. Skip, isn't it beautiful?
Sure is.
Is that a complicated process?
No, just the way he's doing it, man.
Mike, what are you putting up, a tarp?
Yeah. That's it for me.
That's all you need is a tarp, huh?
Yeah.
Skip, you want some help, or will I hinder you here?
Probably hinder.
So it don't get no better than this. Here we are Friday afternoon, it's 10 after 3, and we're relaxing. We're on vacation. We've been working all day, haven't we? It's just like another day at the office. Only here it's just another day at the beach. God.
Will that keep the elements away from you?
Keep me dry.
Yeah?
Just keep the dew off us tonight. How's that sound? Am I talking correctly?
Sounds good.
Take the cameraman.
We got him.
All right. All right. Good trip. Good trip. Leg
Well,
two.
This is what we look like the first day after the first 2 ponds and the portage.
Yep.
Still got 600 pounds of gear.
But we're cooking.
Develop poison ivy. Remember Leonard Skinner. They'll be searching for him something after dinner.
Spinning sticks.
Tomorrow, we keep a good steady pace to make it to the camp.
You can see here, these are he's going to be nominated for Rookie of the Year. And Rookie of the Year, there's 2 Rookies of the Year. There's Rookie of the Year and there's MVP Rookie of the Year. MVP Rookie of the Year is the guy who screws up the most. And this is, in running for that contention, is myself, yours truly. And also this gentleman trying to figure out how to put up a tent. If you notice, our tent is already up, totally up. But his tent, they're still trying to figure out the configuration here of what's going on. And I got a feeling that the MVP Rookie of the Year is going to be the gentleman with the sunglasses there, the one with the nice clean mouth.
Oh, I think it's already sewed up for Narvis.
What?
I think it's already sewed up.
Does anybody have a rug runner so we don't get our floor dirty?
Use my sleeping bag.
You got a single bag? We can use, maybe we can chip up a tree and use some bark mulch or something.
And here we got Zagaris just kind of sitting there in the canoe on land, waiting for tomorrow so he can be the first off the starting block, heading for the river, where he's going to just tear down through it, missing every rock along the way. But we'll just leave him there right now, waiting for morning.
That's 2. I'll take it. 4-1, baby. The Rookie of the Year. Those of you that sing your husbands off the camp, we play with mini horseshoes, little baby horseshoes. And this is what we do. This is how we pass the time. This is how guys bond. Is playing horseshoes.
Look at him.
Here comes a ringer.
Winger.
Too many things.
2 ringers, I don't believe it. Do that again. I don't believe you just did that. Do it again. 2 points.
Book, I'm not sure.
Stevie still.
Yes, you didn't want to do that. You didn't want to do that, a ringer.
I still have to try.
I don't want to win.
I don't want to win, but I want to. Next.
Who did it?
Hey, nice overhand roll, man.
What's it, ringer?
Yeah, bang. He did
4 points. You got to put it on. Let's go. It's a ringer. Another ringer. 2 ringers, guys. No excitement here.
That was cool.
All right, I'm here with my friend Paul, who we've just met in the last several weeks before coming on this trip. And I say friend, I don't know if you're a friend or not, but we're getting bonded for sure.
You can see that we're
in
glued at
bondage
the belly
here.
and
We're
the
in
arm
bondage,
now,
yeah.
so yeah,
We're in bond. We're getting close, so
yeah.
we have no cameraman because everybody's off doing their thing, pitching their tents, having a cold beer or whatever heck they do on camping trips, playing horseshoes and everything else. It's been an exhausting day. It's now 5 o'clock in the afternoon. The portage, as they call it, was about 2 miles, and we had to do it 2 times. We brought all our gear, and then we had to go back, get the canoes, and come back. And this gentleman right here, without the help of the group, would not have made it. And
Oh, thanks
I just
a
want
lot.
you to know, I want you to know that next year, if you're here again next year, we expect you to get in shape.
No, let's see next year. No, next year.
You're not in shape, man.
No, we're in shape. We brought. You got to look at what we brought. You know, now we brought between us. We brought 25 pounds of liquor. We brought over 60 pounds of beer, and then we had other things. You know, we had entertaining things to bring with us. So with all these things, and you got to take all these things into
into consideration. You know, I mean, a lot of boats only came up here with a 12-pack, and a lot of boats only came up here with one 6-pack, and nobody brought any whiskey. So we're the whiskey runners. You know, that's what we're here for. We're the whiskey runners. Okay.
Is it worth going through that portage? I mean, is there any way we can do it without doing that? I mean, that's physically.
Yes.
It's an endurance test, is what it is.
Yes, there is, but we're not going to tell you how to do it.
Oh, really? You're going
we've
to
never
cheat
done
next year. You're going to cheat next year, aren't you?
We're not going to tell you how to do it. We're not going to tell you how
So
to
anyway,
do it.
let's cut the chase here. How do you feel?
I feel good.
You
Yeah.
feel good?
Yeah, well, listen. Ready to hit the river. Ready to hit the river. Tomorrow morning, we're going to hit the river, and that's over to my left, over to my left shoulder, right out through the skeeter brush there, and it's quite a nice little jaunt, and we should have a good time with that.
Well, it sounds great. Sounds good. I'm exhausted. I'm going to get a good night's sleep tonight for sure, without a doubt.
Well, you
And
lead
stop
it.
snoring. Don't snore tonight.
No. Who's
Yeah.
got the cute little snore? Is that
Who
you?
is that? Is that the cute? That's a cute
Yeah,
little
who's the
snore. I
cute
think you
little
got the cute little
snore?
snore. I don't know about this guy. Anyway, listen, we'll see you tomorrow on the river. I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to bed.
It's too early, man.
Yeah,
You
you're
haven't
right.
eaten
I'll
yet.
stay up a while. We'll eat. We'll do what we do. We'll do some male bonding and go to bed.
Male bonding.
Male bonding.
Yeah.
That's what the...
Well, if you watch the horseshoe game, you'll understand what the male bonding is all about. This is part of it right here. Where's the fry pan?
What do you want to say to people that are thinking about going camping? Should they abuse their bodies like this and go and check
Well,
the endurance
you
levels?
gotta
Yeah.
know your limits, and we haven't hit our limit yet. But as long as you know your limits,
Well, that's
camping
okay.
can be
We
a
only
lot of
waited
fun.
about 2 hours for you to get to the
Camping can be a lot
get
of
to
fun.
the place where we're going to take
Yeah.
off there.
Yeah, no
2 hour
question
wait. It
about
was
it.
okay. But he's
No
a
question
veteran.
about
We
it.
waited 2 hours for him. It's okay.
So we're golden. I mean, this is just a start. You know, we got 2 more days, not a problem. And I've been on worse and I've been on better. So here we are.
All right. This is dinner. This is dinner tonight. We got these Army surplus, as you can see those things he's putting in there. It's Army surplus beans and tomatoes, whatever that means, and we'll see what that looks like when it comes out. And we got some nice looking ham there. Real nice.
Yes, we do.
Mike, nice meal.
Oh yeah, you'll love it.
This is Mr. Enlightenment here. Uh-oh.
You will love it.
Roy, where'd you get that stuff, man? What is that stuff that you put in there with the beans?
What is it? Beans and tomato sauce. And scored them at Bob's Northeast Army Surplus Bunker in Rutland, Vermont. $2.59, man. Guaranteed till 2035.
2035? Give me a break, man.
We're gonna be here that long.
Hope you don't choke on it.
But here,
Be a long life on it.
This is what it looks like.
Oh, it's already done. Look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's done.
There's beans.
Yeah, those are pretty good
beans.
saddle beans, man. Cool.
Oh man, Skip, I can't stay in there tonight.
That's fine with me.
Oh
It
man.
won't get cold.
Just go wherever you
How
go.
is it?
They're fine. They're good. Try to find better beans around here.
I'm opening it. Check it out.
Lukewarm.
you got the giant one, yeah.
Here we are by candlelight on the lake. I mean, what else can you ask for?
Nope.
Skip, eat some. Look at that. Look at that ham steak.
Well, you're gonna get a cold actually. Skip.
Look at that ham steak, man.
I'll take it the way I got it.
Steve-O, how is it?
Very good.
Looks
very
good, man. Looks
meal.
good.
Good meal.
Whoa. Whoa.
Mashing it all around and everything.
Everybody eats it a little differently, huh?
Everybody eats a little different. How you eating?
How do you like it?
Very good.
He just mixes the beans around. This guy ate his beans before the ham. The other guy down here, look at him. Look at see, man, he can't get enough in there. He can't get enough in. Look at that.
He's planning on coming back.
He just can't get enough in there. Shovels it right down.
Bring that up here, did you?
No, that's yours.
Good food, guys. Good food.
Very good.
Anything is after that.
And we've got jacks, as you can see there.
Pull the camera.
Here's Pancho going with the jacks. This is what they do around the campfire.
Paul's won a few jockeys in his day. No, the other one, down by Roy.
the shape of his forehead.
Look at it. It's Neanderthal. He really is. Let me see the Neanderthal head. It's pre-Neanderthal. It's Pro-Magnon.
Above Java Man, though.
Oh my God, he belongs in the friggin' caves.
Thank you. You guys are gonna have to eat it.
Put the masala, it'll be fine.
Oh, well, I just want to say this. We had an extraordinary night. I mean, I am all blocked up with a cold. That's okay, we'll get through it. But the problem is, it rained, it stormed, the wind was yowling. It was incredible. We had one guy, Steve-O, where are you? Get over here. Get over here.
Jesus Christ, you gotta eat.
He slept. I want to show you where he slept. Hold on a second. We have one guy who could eat nails. I mean, he can do anything. He can eat nails. I mean, he slept in this. I mean, show us how he did it, man. He thinks he's a, he slept in a plastic bag.
Show us how you did it.
How do you do it? How do you stay warm? How do you stay dry?
Just lay there.
Just like that. Wait a minute. I was talking to him last night. I said to him, Steve-O, I'm cold. He says, hey, listen. I said, Steve-O, I'm cold. He says, look at the lamp. See the flame there? Just think of that hot flame, and you'll feel a hell lot better. This guy, look at him. This little skinny guy can eat nails, man.
Male bonding.
We're at breakfast here. Bagels. And those are eggs. We can see that in there, on that little thing there.
Yeah,
it's all eggs.
We gotta eat them. Get that.
Mike, you got really wet last night, man. What'd you do to keep dry?
I made a water dam out of this over my head. And that was it.
So you're not cold this morning?
Yeah, I'm cool.
You know, you're not feeling chilly or anything?
I'm cool.
Look at this. He's going dry. You get wet last night, Dan?
Yeah, a little bit.
Little wet?
A little bit.
What'd you do to keep warm?
I pulled my sleeping bag up over my head and crawled in just a little bit deeper.
And now your sleeping bag is soaked.
Tried not to move around too much.
Are you cold this morning?
No.
It's windy. It's freezing. And you're not cold. How do you keep warm?
See that lantern over there? See that hot flame?
I'm gonna remember that for the rest of my life, man.
Well, things are a lot more like they used to be than they are now.
Yes, that's true.
I slept like a baby.
How come you got wet in that beautiful tent? Let me just take a picture of the tent. Hold on.
Because my brother left
There it
the
is.
zipper open.
Okay. Why'd you get wet in the tent?
My brother left the zipper open. You talk about bonding. We're not bonding this moment.
Oh, he's mad at me.
All I've done is one.
Oh, now I gotta get Skip. Now I gotta hit the bed.
One mistake on this trip.
You don't need to get
Skip, how was it last night?
It was warm, it was dry,
Ah.
and it sounded great out. But it's cold now. Go away.
Okay, how was your partner snoring last night?
It was constant. I got used to it most of the time. For a while you were gurgling, I didn't get used to that.
Last night, I really never thought a sleeping bag could be so comfortable. I got in there, and it was like heaven. And the wind was blowing, howling outside, the rain was coming down, and I was warm, and I was content. I was so content. It was incredible. Hey, thank you, bagel time. A little rough out there today. The wind is howling.
Say what again?
Those eggs, any fresh? Are they fresh eggs?
Yeah, these were taken out of Ayers Farms up in on the East Hill and Infield on Wednesday night when we packed everything in. We had to move the chickens and reach in and grab the eggs. They're a little bit different than regular store-bought eggs. It doesn't look real good right now. You got an awful
What a
layer
sight.
of,
What a
you know, they'll come into it, not to worry. We'll have these eggs up in no time.
How many eggs you got there?
I got about 2 dozen right in that pot.
What else you got in there?
Just eggs.
What's that black stuff?
That's butter.
What's that brown
That's
stuff?
butter.
What's the brown stuff?
Butter. Burnt butter.
Burnt butter.
Guaranteed to make you feel good.
There's gonna be supplying needles and stuff like that.
Just eat around. It's a camp egg. What do you expect? Matt, you want to start slicing that?
Yeah, I was doing it. Got a good knife.
roast it, we mash it.
So, go ahead, say again.
The chicken lays it, we smash it and throw it in a pan. That's the evolution of an egg. You want to know how it's processed? No, you don't.
No, not really.
Hey, happy birthday, Barnabas.
Thank you, Chico. Thank you, Paul.
Oui. Yeah, piaces arrivé la breakfast. So look good. It's always what a waste of time eating breakfast. Eggs are ready if you're from Ethiopia. Bring your straw.
Hey, Danny, is it true? Do you really eat nails?
No. It tastes terrible. Get absolutely no nutritional value out of them. Just extra weight carrier.
Straight?
Straight as can be. We're headed right into this wind here, so you're cutting right down. We're gonna hit that skeeter bush over there. Up to your left there, we're gonna hit that skeeter bush. And there's like 2 streams into the pond. No, the river. Yeah, there's 2 streams going into the river. We're gonna hit one of them and take it down. But it's over in that skeeter bush. We got the rust finally blended in the eggs and it's starting to look more and more like breakfast. It's almost there. If everybody gets their mess kit, I think we're ready to serve up some eggs, camp eggs. Here's farm eggs.
Camp eggs.
Camp eggs.
It's been 12 feet since place called Egg and I.
No. Good shot. Okay, guys, it's breakfast.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, the cook always eats first.
Cook always eats last.
Good helper always eats first.
Mess kit.
All you gotta do is just kind of stick your. Just hand it.
Well, ain't it nice?
Bananas, get your mess kit.
That's right, I'll pass on the eggs.
Oh man, that's bad. You know what's missing. You want
Oh my
another bagel?
God, that's like committed a sin. Look at his face. It's like a mortal sin.
Where's Roy?
I better eat him. All right, I'll take some eggs.
The smoked sausage.
Salmonella.
And I swore and I got away with it. Shit. I'm gonna save my shit for the woods.
You got the prize, Roy.
Yeah, ambush, man. You better get in there.
Sausage is ready.
Swamps and stuff down there.
How much paddling are we doing today?
8 hours.
How much portage?
Couple.
10-hour day?
Yeah?
Are you ready for it?
Yeah, you?
You say that with such a joy in your eyes and voice. So we got an 8-hour day. 8 o'clock?
8 o'clock.
It's time to get going.
It's time to start work. What time do we usually start? 8, 9 o'clock in the morning? Been in bed for 12 hours. Pretty much, right?
What time did you go to bed last night?
Cease, I must have crawled in about 7:45. I had a candle, hey.
No, it was 6:45.
No, it wasn't 7:45. I set a candle up down here in a beer can. I thought I'd maybe do some reading or something, but that didn't last.
I hung a candle lantern in the tent. Didn't even bother to light it. I'll read tonight. Once we get there, kick back, have dinner, clean up.
Let's go. Listen, we got to do 10 hours of this stuff today. 10 hours of paddling. And after 12 hours of sleep last night, I haven't slept as much as I did last night in my entire life.
Eaten as well or slept as well.
By tomorrow night, I'm going to be ready to eat dirt. No question about it. We're heading out there today. We got 8 hours of paddling. We got an hour or so or two of portage. So we got ourselves ahead of us a very, very long day. It's a good thing Skip got a good night's sleep.
Slept pretty good.
Slept pretty good?
Yeah.
In the rain?
Shit, yeah. Shit, yeah.
You're ready for today then, huh?
Yeah, it's a long day.
What do you do to get ready? These guys are doing some calisthenics here. Is that what you do?
Nah.
Do you stretch at all?
Nah.
You just go for it.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll see you on the river, huh?
We'll be there.
All right. We gonna see
You
any wildlife
enjoying
today?
We might.
Yeah. Like what?
Might see some moose.
I hope so.
We get in the river
Okay.
early and quiet. Might come across something.
All right. We're down at a local store here, and we got something. As you see right here, this will attract the moose if I can figure out all these strings. First of all, we got a whistle, but then we got the most important thing. We got the listen. Practicing all night. That's not working. Wait a minute.
Baby moose. What's wrong with this thing?
Somebody put some in here. What?
Your voice has gone up overnight.
That'll attract the moose. Guaranteed. They guaranteed it. $14.95 will attract the moose. It is absolutely gorgeous today. Cold, windy, sunny, cloudy, rainy, damp, dry. It's got everything today. It's the beginning of a new day, and it's going to be a 10-hour day, and it's nice to be on the lake here. Now we're going into the rivers. Just beautiful. As you can see here, it's breathtaking. It really is. Steve, oh, beautiful, isn't it? Do you watch cartoons?
Say no to cartoons.
Do you watch cartoons? I hope so.
You gotta be quiet.
We also gotta be somewhere near the front so we can see these.
My guys look good.
We're looking good. We're looking so good. Believe it or not, we're looking good. Oh, what's bad? What's bad? If you believe that.
We've just entered the mouth of the river. It's a whole nother thing here. It's very, very narrow. We just heard a moose, so we're being really quiet to see if we can catch the moose.
One of the early years that we came, we had to lay flat down in our canoe underneath the bridge.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You can see here it's an old bridge that's gone down. Probably 100 years old or so. Made by who? Ooh. Sorry.
Driving him into shore here.
Power through, huh?
Right, now watch what they're doing here.
What are they doing?
Piece of cake.
All right, they went through the power wall. We have just hit a obstacle. Here they go. Beavers have been busy, busy little beavers. They don't say that for nothing. Let's stop and skip. The beavers have been busy this winter, this summer, whenever they built it. I don't know when they built them, but there's a hell of a dam here. And we have to carry everything over here.
Enough water, Danny?
Please.
Huh?
About 6 inches. It's a nice dam. Just think about that. These little beavers instinctively build a dam like that. Stop all this water.
Need help there, man?
Anybody know anything about beavers?
Yeah, they eat wood.
Oh, you're a real gem.
They taste good, too. Beavers taste good.
You know anything about beavers, Skip?
Beavers were the source of commerce back in the 1700s.
Source of what?
Commerce. Beaver trades, beaver skins.
There you go. Now you're talking. Keep talking. You'll get something to do.
This is what the trappers did.
You beach?
When they say busy little beavers, they mean it. It is shallow. It's been a very, very dry summer. So the water's can't be more than 8-10 inches. It's break time, as you can see here. Oh, picture taking the picture.
So you see, this is all like, I don't even know what he looks like. This is
Bug
From that.
What'd you think of that dam? Is that unusual?
No, beavers do that all the time.
You see dams like that every time you come down a river?
Not all the time, but
back to you. You don't splash.
sometimes. I mean, there's beavers everywhere up here.
Do you know anything about beavers?
They weren't this wet when I started.
They work at nighttime more than they do in the daytime. That's a fact. They're industrious.
To say the least.
Here comes Pitt.
Here they come, Pit and Pat. Pat and Put.
Shallow, huh, Paulie?
So, Mike, you're maneuvering well, man. We're impressed.
Yeah. Stay to the outside corner, should be all right.
And Roy, did you see any moose?
No, I didn't.
No? Are we going to see any?
Definitely.
Yeah? All right. Steve-O, you going to see any moose?
We already saw one. I saw one, Danny saw two.
You saw it?
Oh,
Or
you already had a pier break,
yeah.
probably.
moose you see?
Two. Small ones. They were hiding back in the bushes, and just after we went by them, I heard something move to my right, and I looked back, and it was right about where these guys were. And you could see the two undersides of them walking through the bushes.
Got to that corner, it looked crowded. Awfully crowded. So we couldn't stop.
Oh, yeah, the rest of the shore was our reserve parking, man.
It's coming from where? It's not coming from the lake?
Coming from Moosehead Lake, isn't it? I would
I
say.
think he's asking about the first entry.
What the hell's that?
Oh, I'm not sure where that one.
Holy, got talent here. Do that again.
I'm not sure where that person.
Now, what's that? Come on, do some. This guy's talented. I didn't know he can do this stuff. That's great. Do some more, man.
Oh, Lord.
Come on. What else can you do?
I can paddle.
Pick up your paddle.
Okay, Chico, go ahead. Thank you, man.
No problem.
Hey, Roy, how you doing?
Yo, fry bro.
And this is bonding taking place in its truest form here. This better than usual as far as the foliage?
The foliage is nice, yes.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Just beautiful. Look at this, gorgeous.
First night we got here.
We're just taking it easy, eh, guys?
Look, Barnabas, there's a moose.
Okay, take a look at this, sports fans. You can't get it any better. Take a look out front here.
The serenity and the peacefulness out here is probably the way the trappers experienced it probably 200-300 years ago. There's no sign of human habitat out here. It is absolutely serene and beautiful, except for these people over here, these intruders. This is man and his environment at its best.
Oh, we're hoping.
Boy, I just hope this stays this way. I really do.
We'll see what happens in the next 20 miles. I was just saying that you forgot all about that motor that you wanted to bring with us before, didn't you?
It's absolutely amazing. When I came out, I said, wouldn't it be great to have a little motor going along these rivers and these ponds and these lakes? And it turns out that, you know, you're better off without the motor. It's really, it's a whole nother trip, without a doubt. And this is Pierre Le Putnam.
After what we did, just to take the advantage to stretch a little.
Hey, what do you think of this river?
It's a great river. Yeah, it's really nice. The foliage is beautiful. Yeah. Today it is. You guys want to dock for a minute, or? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, hang on.
The other guys aren't too far behind us.
yeah.
No, this is pretty muddy here, so.
Yeah, maybe I will too.
Okay. Oh, please, sunshine.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, the sun is out. Beautiful.
That does feel good.
Look at that color. Does it get better than this, guys? This river?
Oh, it doesn't get any better.
Yeah, it
It
does.
doesn't get any better than this.
You get down around the corner.
Don't get no better than that.
There's about 15 more corners to come through, and you'll see these huge rocks in the middle of the river. Then you got to put your camera down.
Nice, huh?
It gets wicked tricky.
Yeah. Where'd you get that, Chico?
Dig some clams.
Where'd you get
I
that?
picked it up on the beach, on Walla Walla Beach.
Are you gonna eat that?
No, I'm not. I've been known to.
Oh, yeah. He'll eat anything. Just put it on his plate. Hey, he did make a good breakfast this morning.
Thank you.
Except for the sausage, except for the eggs, except for the, the muffin.
I'm gonna make you carry the
Otherwise,
dip
it's good.
on the footage.
I guess if we were in survival school.
Don't do that. That's all we got.
If we were in survival school, we could eat sphagnum moss and clams.
Yes, we had some.
We tried some sphagnum moss last night.
Really?
No, he tried some.
I tried some.
I was looking for some of that chicken
High
in
in
the woods.
protein.
I think you would have made it as a
Holy
pioneer.
tater.
You think so?
Yeah, I know so.
Think I
I
would've got
know
through,
so,
huh?
man. I think you'd have been able to spend a whole winter out here, no problem. As long as you had plastic.
Yeah, that's right. It's like locked in fresh.
As long as he's got his shingle bag.
have his
He
shingle
likes the plastic bags. He thinks he's
Man from Glad.
The man from Glad, here he is.
Single salesman for dual axle. Man broke it.
He broke it?
No.
Yeah. Really?
What did I bring?
I didn't want to use it.
No, he got sick of hearing me bitch at him. Taking off
He's
the
afraid I
rod.
hit the bottom too many more times, so we took it more direct.
These are the gloves that a man should always wear when he's away from home, because you never know.
You know, I'm really impressed with how beautiful this is. I'm glad I came.
Too bad you got to film it.
We don't want more people coming up, do we? Huh? You don't want it filmed?
Oh no. Not a question. Just kidding with you.
You greedy son of a gun. You don't want anybody to find out about this.
Everybody in the country will know about the Moose River when we're done.
Yeah, the place will be mobbed. There'll be 100,000 people on this river at any given point.
The point is, you can't, once you tell one New Yorker, every New Yorker knows.
You don't like New Yorkers?
I have nothing against New Yorkers.
Yeah, I'll go with this pet that.
As long as they stay in the city.
As long as they paddle their own canoes.
I love that. What that? Is that a beaver?
No, it's an old Indian spear. Canoe kissing, Indian spear.
We just got to a situation here where we got to pick up the canoe because it's really low and we don't want to damage the canoe. So that's what these guys are doing. They're going to rope it down, whereas the kayak is going down. Then we get the kayak. Oh, he went down. Let me get this kayak going. Move over, Steve-O. Move over, Steve-O. Yeah, he did it. He's down. I'm not going to film. I'm just going to get these guys. The amazing thing about this trip is every 2-3 miles, the weather changes. Now it's raining, it's drizzling out. It's like a sun shower here. Whenever you're ready, Skip.
Who the hell was screaming last night? Is that you?
For this direction or going down? Is that going downstream still there? Or?
Yeah, to the waterfalls. It goes towards the waterfalls.
You tied it all?
Yeah, it's kind of neat.
I don't want to hit your canoe there. But bing.
It's got some big open ledges. Like, paddle right next to some big open ledges and stuff.
Where do we take the boats to shore?
Over the hillside. We gotta go down here through the bushes.
Where do we park?
The valet will come and get us.
How far down? You said just the ways, and it was about 6 miles, man.
6 ways, huh? Just a short ways. You'll make it.
All right. So we're gonna have to get off, I think. Is that gonna hurt us? All right, it's portage time again, guys. Our favorite thing, portage time. We gotta take this stuff and we gotta move it a quarter of a mile or a half a mile, who knows?
Half a mile.
It's a half a mile? It's a half a mile?
You can do it.
Where's Skip? Hey, that wasn't bad at all.
Skip, let me help you take it off.
Okay, put that down.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
Help get this thing off.
All right. What does that do? That balances? That keeps you balanced with the two paddles like that?
Keeps you balanced, and also these are kind of springy when you do that. It helps cushion the weight on your shoulders. It just gives it more to lift with. This thing comes with a portaging yoke, but it's really uncomfortable. It ends up putting most of the weight on the back of your neck instead of on your shoulders.
Call it. Why do they call it portage?
You're taking a trip.
That's the way to do it. Hey, isn't that great? Isn't that real great?
Oh, what a relief it is.
It's a cakewalk today, huh?
Yeah.
Those are mergansers.
Huh? What are they?
Mergansers.
Gams? Oh, how you doing?
Yeah. You holding up okay?
How you doing, Scott?
Skip, what do you think?
It's pretty.
Have you ever seen it this beautiful? Do it again. It wasn't right. What do you do? The lunchtime, huh? Pierre Lebrun, this good lunch. It's a good lunch, Pierre Lebrun.
I want to thank everybody for joining us this evening. I'm Vernavas Zagaris, and welcome. You're in for a treat. This is the third day of a canoe trip that we took with the Eclectic. And the Eclectic, the name came about, is that it was so diverse, so different, the 8 of us, that we came up with that name, Eclectic. And it's a treat. I got to tell you, I enjoyed this canoe trip tremendously. It was a good time. Those noodles, as you see in the picture there, really, really tasted good. They were delicious. We were hungry. We were paddling all morning. You saw it in part 1 where we came from that morning and the beauty of the scenery around us. We're in Jackman, Maine, north, about 8 to 9 hours north of central New Hampshire. And there's nothing but wildlife up there, and we came across these 2 characters. Let's tune in as in this cabin where they were staying.
No, but you may be.
I'm in trouble. I got a feeling I'm in trouble.
We'll leave Zagaris here and bring him along.
You sleep in the same tent with that? I don't know about you guys living out here by yourselves.
My tent's
I'm
nice
just
and
passing
8-man
through
tent.
like you guys.
Oh, you are?
Oh, yeah.
Is that your canoe down there?
Yeah.
just got here. Yes.
Beautiful river. Any
You know, they
surprises?
turned out to be really nice guys. That oak tree you see there is a couple hundred years old. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous scenery. Come on this Odyssey with us over the next couple hours in part 2 of the canoe trip with the Eclectic 8, and I think you're going to enjoy yourself. So sit back, take your shoes off, and sit a spell, as they say, and watch and enjoy. And I'll tune in with you a little later.
Try and at least. No, I don't.
No.
Ducks right here. What kind of ducks are those?
Those are mergansers.
Huh? What are they?
Mergansers.
Gansers?
Male or female?
Those are just young. The females will have the red heads like
You
that.
see
Males
over my
males
left
have
shoulder,
green
there's
heads.
2 Begansers dancing along the bank.
How you holding on, man?
I'm holding up just fine.
How you doing there, Paulie?
Doing good.
Patrick, how you doing?
Oh, how you doing?
Yeah, you holding up okay?
How you doing, Skip?
When are you gonna eat dirt for us, Paulie?
We're not. That was assigned to you. And you heard that big guy. He said, you ain't eating it now, but you might be before you leave here. Boy, old Murph put on some weight, didn't he, Dan?
Is that a rock? No. Okay.
Dingo
Thought that was a rock. You gotta watch for rocks around here.
It's a couple inches off.
We're gonna wedge it, but we'll get it through.
Skip, what do you think? You guys, can you make the decision on camera here? You're gonna go over that, or are we gonna carry the canoe? What are we
We
gonna
have
do?
to look at what we got ahead of us first. We can't cross this road until we see it.
What road? There's no road here.
Yeah, there is. There's a road right up here. There's an old bridge. See, this is an old bridge. It's just a bridge is out. We'll just walk it down. We'll come over here and then jump out here. And then we'll walk it down through without taking any gear out.
What are you gonna do? You gonna walk it down?
Yeah.
Rope it?
There's not enough water.
We're gonna wedge it, but we'll get it through.
You made it, man. It's a nice spot. It's a real nice spot. This is Saturday night campsite.
Without pants.
Without pants. It's a pretty sharp looking outfit. I mean,
See the color, almost the color coordinated?
This is our campsite. We're gonna be sleeping on the porches tonight. God's country, absolutely God's country. Be a man. Yeah. That's it. That's it. Good idea.
One, we're on the
I'll tell
air.
you something about Barnabas here. He's
Hey, you do take it.
starting to smell a little bit like buffalo shit.
Where'd he go?
He's here. He's there. He's here.
Well, okay.
Where is he?
Today was a good day.
You
Today
belong
was a
with
very,
Super
very
Good,
good
you
day. It was an 8-hour day, but it was good. It was much easier than yesterday. It gets easier each day. I'm getting stronger each day. Each day I'm getting stronger. And that's all I want to say about today.
Yeah, but Saturday night, and this is what we look like since you've seen us. When we talk in there.
that baby.
This is my buddy.
We're gonna have a major injury.
Yes, he is. I slept with him last night. He's a good guy. We've been working on some stuff. Of course, we haven't worked it out yet.
We're working on it.
We're working on it, though. Thank you very much.
We're taking time out for a commercial break, I think, right?
The commercial. Oh, yeah, I got a commercial for you.
Go ahead.
Wash your troubles down the drain. Look at this guy. He's wearing leggings.
Smell the dope.
Whoa!
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. He's got his spandex on.
Come on, tell your wife.
Hi, honey. Yes.
Are you having an endurance test here? A miserable time?
No, I'm having a wonderful time. I do miss my wife, though. She's an angel. I'll be home tomorrow.
Miss you, babes.
Yeah.
Mike, for your wife, Mike.
Piss all weekend.
See you tomorrow night. Be home.
Highland DJ.
Coffee in the morning.
Yeah.
Say what it's Stan and Gene. Say hey.
Lucky, don't forget. Lucky you should be here. You should be so lucky to be home. See ya.
Hi Sue. Hi Sarah. Hi Megan.
Hi, your parents.
Hey Haley. Hey Gus. That's the bird.
Yes, my birthday. Never spent a birthday like this. I wish I was home with you. You know that. See you later.
Oh, suck my peanut.
That's good, man. Oh yeah, you do it. You outdo that. Go ahead, boy.
Okay.
Let's see you outdo that one.
Baby. I'm thinking about you.
Talk to your wife. Come on.
But your brother's gonna have to do.
All in the family.
All in the family.
Good one, Paul.
Oh boy, that was
Right
good.
off the top of your tongue, too, right?
2 points.
That's good.
To your wife, not to me.
That might be the first woman next year.
Huh?
Very good. Good meal.
Yes, it is.
Skip did a nice job.
The deal is that we draw for meals, and what we do is do it in teams, and the only thing I've seen this team player do is stuff his face.
Anybody want a little more?
Get some more.
Oh, there's Skip, the cook. There's the chef. Check him out. Look at him go, huh? This is our
What's this in your
camp.
coffee?
This is my second
He
bad
puts
habit.
tobacco in his coffee. It's crazy.
It's nothing like it.
There goes the popcorn. Let's get some of this popcorn. This is canned popcorn. Give us a little show here. Oh, look at that. Look at that canned popcorn. Woo-ha!
Right. Done.
Ew. Look at this.
Show us the pop.
Bernardo does Hollywood.
Show a little monitor here to show some of the stuff we've already done.
No, it's Narvis.
Happy birthday.
Oh, that's good. Hey, what a bunch of nice guys. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Hold it up.
Blow out the candle.
Let me make a wish, man.
Just don't
Gonna
Make
make
a good wish.
A good one. A big wish.
Let me hold your stuff.
Full-hearted.
All right.
Do that one more time.
While you're down there.
Happy birthday.
Disgusting, disgusting
Happy
Paulie,
birthday.
but
Happy birthday,
Hey,
buddy.
thank you, thank you.
You're all right.
Thanks.
This is the first birthday party that we've ever celebrated on this trip.
Oh, is that right?
That's right.
All right.
First
Okay.
time. This is also the first day of fall.
That's right.
Yes, it is.
Can't everybody fall down?
It's a great day.
Everybody, on the count of three, everybody fall
fall.
down.
That's good.
Oh, I want a piece of that.
Oh, Brown. Thanks very much, huh? Thank you, all of you. Thanks.
Ah, just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Sleep like a baby up here when I go to bed early, just like a baby.
All in all, it was a very good night. Everybody took it hard. Everybody was fair game last night, and glad the video was off.
I'm glad it was off too. Unbelievable. You sleep last. Wait, hold it. How
did I sleep?
Yeah.
I was in between Roy and Stevie. How do you think I slept?
Hold it. How'd you sleep last night, Scooby?
Didn't sleep real well. I was pretty cold. I had to sleep in a fetal position, and I kept having to flip over because it was, you know, my hip would get sore. So I'd have to flip over and get the other side of my hip sore. Maybe sore all over. So.
Danny, how'd you sleep? Here's Moccasin Danny, man.
Slipper. Still got his slippers on. Kind of lounging around Sunday morning having a cup of coffee. You know, you don't want to get right up and rush into things. You know, you got chores to do, but yeah, it is Sunday.
Did you sleep well?
Yeah, actually better than last night.
Yeah, he did.
There was no wind.
How cold do you think it was last night? 30?
Oh, it's
Easily, I was 30.
mid-20s maybe. It's cool.
What do you think it was, Mike? What time do you think it was?
Yeah, it's probably just a little below 30.
There's a good frost over there on that bridge.
Cold.
Oh, I tell you, I froze last night. It was really, really cold. Thanks to my partner sleeping close to me last night, I had to swan him away a couple of times. Take that back. I want to get his attention. Retake on that. It was cold last night. I couldn't keep warm. I had to literally go under, put the head of my sleeping bag over my head to keep warm. It was cold. I'm still not warm. But you know, you look behind me. Mike, look at this. Isn't it fantastic? This is what it's all about. Is this why we come up here, huh? I mean, the tranquility and the peace this morning with the fog lifting off the river is really extraordinary. It's a sight to behold, and I hope we've captured that. I hope we've captured the beauty of this state, the beauty of this country, the beauty of getting out in the wilderness here, a bunch of guys or whomever you're going to get out here with, and having a good time. And I've really enjoyed it, to say the least.
And bring more clothes.
Yeah, bring dry clothes. None of us have any money on us. You don't need any currency at all. Your currency here is dry clothes, huh? Especially with you, Mike.
And toilet paper.
Here's Ironsides. I think you got Veteran of the Year, Chico.
Right.
Let's do it again. Ironsides, where'd you sleep last night?
On the roof.
Let's show him what the roof looks like. He did it. Are you ready?
You go?
Show us how they do it. Show us the marine brush.
More hot water.
This is male bonding. Let's get the air out of it. Okay, back it up. Out of the mud. How's that?
It's a lot tighter than last. We did it in a blinding fucking
There's our
blizzard.
condo right there.
Yep.
The one-hand
Condo
condo. The Chateau de Putnam. And Stevie is in there taking a dump.
He is. Open it up.
Oh, is it Roy? Roy, you in there? No one's here. Check it out.
Shit.
It smells
Why don't you sit
terrible.
on there?
No, you didn't.
How's that smell? What is that anyway?
The smell?
Oh, the smell is lethal.
Oh. It's an outhouse. What do you think the smell is? Huh? They put lime on it to neutralize
Yeah, what's the lime for?
it. Lime's to neutralize it. That's in the bucket, but there's nothing in there, so we're just going to have to suffer with it.
Oh, there's more lime in the other one.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
But that's your typical single-holer, deep woods toilet. It's nothing like it. Particularly first thing in the morning when you get to go.
Go ahead.
That's a homemade shower that you're looking at. You can see it's got a water tower on top. It has a door. Now here, this is kind of unique. You got the shower spigots here, and you've got the shutoffs here. You even got a mirror in here, so you can marine brush your teeth. Right here, see. Or so you could do an examination or something. You know, you got a shelf here for your soaps. You got a spigot here and you got a faucet. See, everything's piped right in. I'm not quite exactly sure how it works, but it looks like it works really well. There's your shutoff valve, and then there's your shower horn right there. See, your shower head. Excuse me.
Do you recommend a camping trip like this for most people?
Oh yes, no question. You should do it once in your life. I mean, if you don't do it, you're missing out on the beautiful surroundings around you. I mean, you look at what you got here. Just look. Said you were here when we initially started this whole trip. We said we were here to get in touch with the beauty of nature. And you can see that it's beautiful this morning. And it comes naturally. You look out here, you got the fog rising off the river, you got the sun coming up to the east. It's going to be a beautiful day. The trees are so colorful and bright. I mean, I almost need sunglasses to look at those trees right there. They're maples and real pretty trees. If you just look around, you can see what we're talking about. And I recommend this trip to anybody who has the tenacity and the courage to go out and do it.
How about the people that think maybe they're not strong enough to do what we did, the portage and the paddling day in and day out. We had an 8-9 hour day yesterday of paddling and portage and everything else, and the first day was about the same.
How do you feel?
I feel wonderful. I feel invigorated.
What do you do for work?
I sit behind a desk all day.
Okay, you did it, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Great.
All right. Anybody can do it. I got my brother, he's a certified public accountant. Look at him.
Let's look at him.
He's out of shape, and he did it. And that's all he does, is he puts the pencil. Check it out.
Up really well. Finally dry. It was great having the air, man. Looking forward to getting home.
Were you cold last night?
No, not down this side, no.
No?
Definitely not.
Today's gonna be a beautiful day, huh?
Oh man, look at the way it's coming up off the water now.
Look at this sight. Look at this sight. going to lift pretty soon. It's absolutely beautiful this morning. As you can see, it's breathtaking. Okay. This beautiful. This is like going back to nature completely.
The reason there's fog on the water is basically because the air temperature is cooler than the water temperature. And when you get that, both of them meet, and when they meet, something's got to give. So that's where this fog comes from, see? I probably didn't explain that real well, but I think you get the gist of it with that.
Can you imagine what the pioneers went through?
They loved it.
Absolutely beautiful. I don't know if they loved it. Can you imagine how hard the work was? But days like this, you were glad you were out here.
Well, you know, this is what they did for a living. This is how they made their commerce, was fur trapping back in the old days. You know, way back when the Indians roamed this area. Imagine how the Indians lived. I mean, they could take a deer, and they could make 2 houses out of 1 deer. They could make all the shoelaces for 1 year out of deer. Nothing went to waste. And you know, they conserved everything. Where now modern days, you take it to a butcher shop and they throw half of it away. And that's not right. They didn't have pig fat back then, or they didn't use it much. It's just pretty much lean meat, and everybody was kept lean and strong and healthy. It's not like us, you know, old pus-gutted boys here. You know, they got all the lives of luxury at home, and you come up here on the river, and it's you against the elements, basically. And you got to do it. You got to make it. And some of us got families, and some of us don't. But you're doing it for yourself. This is a self-care. Get your head clean. You know, get the crap out of your head. I won't tell you where else the crap came from.
You know what I think this trip is all about? This trip is all about really, it's a flashback in time. It's just going back, in my mind, in my body, going back to how the old settlers lived and how they settled this land. And it's extraordinary because you tend to help one another, the people on the trip, and you also tend to build up a sense of self-confidence in being able to survive out here in the wilderness. So let's tune out for now. Let's see what these other guys are doing. Let's go. Part two. Here he goes. These guys, these practical jokers. Hey, Danny, how you doing?
Good.
Does
How
it
you
get
doing?
better than this? This is unbelievable.
Don't get any better than this.
Unbelievable.
Beautiful, huh?
Oh. Mike, what do you think?
It's a beautiful morning.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Isn't it? Yeah.
They're going to see the wildlife, and they get the gold mine, and we get the shaft.
Yeah, that's it. If you're on a canoe trip, try and get in the front like these guys here. Because otherwise you get left behind like us, and
we get to see what they scare off once in a while. Do you recommend this trip to anyone else?
Anybody.
Zen and Zen.
No. Dan and Pitt.
Retake.
Look at the moose.
Here he comes. Isn't this amazing?
Are you inspired after what we saw this morning?
It was exhilarating, paddling down through that fog this morning.
Steve-O, is that the nicest you've seen it?
Oh yeah, it was beautiful. Probably one of the nicest days
We
ever.
hit more times though today than we've ever hit before. Hit rocks.
I'm glad we were following where we were. They'd all been scoped out.
So Danny, should we bring the wives next time?
Most definitely. I think they'd love it.
I think so too.
I mean, you can actually work on your tan up here this morning. Can't you?
Steve-O, would you bring your wife next time?
Yeah, she'd like to go.
You can see up ahead here are rapids, and we're gonna check it out. As you can see, Danny's lead canoe here, checking out to see if it's dangerous to go down them or we're gonna have to do a portage. At this point, we just don't know. So he's the lead canoe. He's gonna check it out. He's our scout. See it right down there. Some rapids. He's doing it. Oh, scraping a little bit. Here goes Roy.
Couldn't rope it down. Huh? Could we rope it down?
Just that one spot.
We just lost one of the guys in the kayak. He's gone over, and we're trying to locate his things. One of the kayakers has turned over. Mike has turned over, and we're trying to locate some of his stuff in these rapids here. So let's go tune in and see if we can find some stuff. Trying to fish out his stuff up there, upriver, as you can, stream, river, whatever you want to call it, Moose River here. Trying to fish out his stuff.
He lost his shoe.
Lost his shoes?
Just one of them.
It was Roy's kayak is turned over, and we're here trying to fish out his things. No one's hurt except maybe a little bit of his ego. That's about it.
It's sideways. He's trying to turn it. Gotta get some current.
Quick, doesn't it?
Half a second, man. That's on the bottom.
Was it fun?
Ah, it sucked because I had to drag it up on shore to empty the thing out.
About 350 pounds.
Probably. Wet rocks, man. Phew. Made it. Thanks, man.
We're now entering the last leg of the trip. We've finally hit the lake just a couple hours from here, and we are home free. We've made it. We've survived it, and yet I feel great. He's counting how many cycles before I stop.
Oh,
That was the furthest he's made it. It was 9.
You got one more finger.
Look at all these islands. We're coming to the end here very, very soon. So we had a Friday, huh? Right out through there. Yeah.
They've actually got nets attached to their legs by trolling. Nobody's going to stop them up here.
Is that beautiful?
Yes, I am. Not quite what we had in mind.
Well, get towards the end, you know, anything's starting to look good.
Okay.
All right, we're coming to the last leg here, as you can see. We made it through the whole trip and they didn't break. They broke now. That's okay. We did it.
We're not done yet.
What do you mean we're not done?
We're going again.
When are we going?
Right now. I'm going to take the boat. I'm going to do one quick run and I'll be back.
You're done. You're cooked.
No, no. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
Do you feel good about surviving this whole thing or what?
There's no doubt I was going to survive it.
That wasn't the problem.
The problem was, how fast was I going to make it to survival? Here you go, bub.
Hey, thank you.
I feel pretty good today.
Does it feel different each time or the same thing?
It's the same good feeling every time.
What kind of feeling is that?
You know what it is.
Yeah, I know what it is.
You must have experienced it by now.
Yeah, I'll tell you what it is. You want to know what it is? I'll tell you what it is. I got 10 demerits today, though, but that's okay.
10?
10, only 10. I think the whole trip is about just going back in time, man. It's like being a pioneer. I can't imagine how these guys lived up here during that time. You know that? It's kind of. I mean, it's like a throwback in time. And that's what feels good to be able to survive. I mean, it was an endurance test to some degree.
Yeah, it was.
And the beauty of nature.
It was
Yeah, it was
I
great.
remember the work involved.
It was really good. I enjoyed it. Thanks for inviting me.
Good. Yep, you're welcome.
We'll do it again next year.
Come again next
Yeah.
year.
If Skip comes, up to Skip. Come here, Skip.
Greyhound
Can we
bus
get you in
tour.
here?
Okay.
For a nice word. Gotta be nice though, okay?
This will be nice. I'll be back next year as long as your camera isn't.
Skip.
Skip, what'd you get out of this thing?
Skip got, I'll tell you what Skip got. Skip got the MVP Rookie of the Year award, but the whole award's got to go to the team. As a team, I think, because if he didn't have Varnavas as his partner, he wouldn't have made MVP. He'd just been Rookie of the Year, but because he had Varnavas as his partner.
Hey, I did something for you. See that? Hey, I love this guy. This guy is so strong, man.
I gotta break the glasses.
He eats dirt. I can eat dirt now, man. I can eat dirt. Watch me eat dirt.
Just a real enjoyable time.
Experience this maybe camera shy, man.
It's the rust. Well, new excitement from some new faces in the crowd. Another hard year paddling. Nice wilderness, scenery, colors.
How do you feel now, right now?
Good. Feel great.
Hey, Van
Couple things.
As you can see, we're in better shape than we were when we left.
Oh, Patrick, just a quick one-liner. Come on. For the end of the tape.
Give him a quick one-liner. Thanks for coming.
It's been a great trip, and I ran out of toothpicks.
Joe changed.
It's been an
That's our mojo.
I know, that one the one
It's
you
been an
started out with.
extraordinary 4 days. We're here at Moose River. Moose Lake. What do you call this lake?
This is a Teeing Pond.
A Teeing Pond.
You get to meet a couple of guys in the cabin, you know.
It's been an extraordinary 4 days, to say the least. It's come to an end. It's been invigorating, to say the least. Made some friends here. They've made some friends. We've had an extraordinary good time.
No, you think
But most of all, it's been beautiful, is the natural beauty around us. We're here at ATM Pond, Moose River. It's Bernaves Agaris, and we'll see you again.
Adios.
So long.
Amigos.
Adios, amigos. The three amigos.
The three caballeros.
That's a wrap, Phelps.
Hasta la vista,
Oh, it's great. Absolutely. Say this, you saw the before, you saw the after, you saw us riding those rapids. This is the second time around, and it was absolutely invigorating.
Yeah.
For those of you that have never gone canoeing, camping like this, get out there and do it. There's no question about it. It's exhilarating and invigorating. So thank you for watching this TV. This is Bernaves Agaris. If you're watching at this point, you've watched the entire video. Thank you for watching. I enjoyed those days that I was up there. I enjoyed watching it the other night, and I'm enjoying bringing it to you. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have, and I hope it's somehow made your day a little bit better. So thank you for joining us, and bye for now.